Yo, what is going on, everyone? It is Memory here. We are here for some more ReZero, this being the ninth episode of the second season, or episode 34 overall. We have so much going on right now, to say the least, right? We thought all that stuff at the mansion was enough. We have all this now. Of course, that Subaru's going to have to figure out and how he's going to go about getting around all of this. It's just a lot more added onto his plate, right, to say the least. Like what we saw with Garfield, what we saw, with the rabbits, which that was probably the most gruesome death that he's had in the series. And apparently they didn't even go into full detail with it or show it to the fullest extent. From what you guys were saying in the comments about, from the novels about the previous episode and just how graphic the whole rabbit's death, which it was graphic in the anime, but even more so like from the novels and some of the details you guys were sharing in the previous episode. That's definitely probably the most gruesome death we've saw to this point. But we went from that to one of the more beautiful scenes, honestly, in the series at the end of the episode with Subaru and Echidna. Subaru being able to say the thing that he's wanted to say, throughout the whole series, essentially. So, yeah, that was a beautiful scene. But, yeah, Subaru has a lot on his plate right now, to say the least. So, I don't know if we're going to pick up, just start off here with Subaru and Echidna. I guess we'll get into the episode and find out, but that's what I would assume. So, I don't know. Let's get into the episode, guys, and see how we'll have with this one this week. We're starting at the very beginning, 0 seconds, and we're going to hop into it in 3, 2, 1. Bye. No OP? Nice. So we are going to pick up back here, okay. The one who put you through so much hardship. That has to be referring to Satella, right? The Witch of Envy. I figured. I figured. The power you have is that of a witch. Yeah. Yeah. How it just radiates off of him. A lot about Satella is a mystery. There's a lot we don't know. Even if I could, I wouldn't want to. That's Echidna saying that. You know how she thirsts for knowledge and to know more? Like, she don't even want to know. A limit to how many times it can be used. There isn't a limit to how much he can use it. Return by death. We're going to get a lot of information, I think, in this episode, it seems like. The witch's intense delusion. So that you won't die. She wants you to stay alive for something. That girl is not. Rem is not a part of the destiny. Anyone who isn't you isn't a part of the plan. Interesting. Okay. Right. Jeez. That's that's the attitude. That's the approach. Yo, he kind of calmed himself down pretty quickly there. Right? Yeah, he bounced back like right. She's like, "Oh, oh." Right, like I got it. You just want to hear it. You just want to hear it. This was valuable knowledge you shared with him. Like he's. Dude, I love her, man. I know she just wants Subaru really for like the knowledge part of it, and she wants to learn more, and she sees him as a valuable asset. But she still is just something else, man. A knack for seducing, which is her. I mean, I wouldn't say obviously not the witch of envy. I didn't really take it like that. This again, dude. The Great Rabbit. In number, yeah, in number. It's one of the three great mobbies. The white whale. Okay, so that was one of them. The black serpent and the rabbit. They were created 400 years ago. Okay, by one of the other witches. Daphne was her name? Right. That wasn't that long ago. Like, the white whale is far stronger. Infinitely. Like, what? Then when the white whale? I mean, there is so many of them, so and that would make you know what happened to the villagers and everyone. Yeah, and everything. Look, he's getting like sick just thinking about this. Like he's getting like obviously thinking about the villagers, but like just how that had to feel to him in his mind, broke him, like broke his mind. So he has this to deal with? The mansion? There's just so much on his plate right now, dude. 4 days. She she acted like she knows something or she wants to say something. Talk to the very witch who created the rabbits or the rabbit because it's I guess it's one, but it like multiplies or whatever. That's what I figured. That's what I figured because they called it the witch's graveyard, and we know all the other witches are dead. So they and I okay. Like I don't know if I really like. I want to meet the other witches, but part of me like does it almost like. No, you know what? Come on, bring them on. Bring them on. Bring some of them on. Right, right. That was like what 400 years ago though. So he's adamant about it. Don't release Daphne's restraints. Okay, so there's restraints. You're forbidden to touch her. Avoid eye contact. All these conditions. All these like. Okay, so we're about to see one of the other witches, dude. Another one of the other witches. Okay. Hello? You're a witch? Like, are you? Baru. Baru? Baru? He's like so confused. You can't touch her. I thought you can't touch her. Or is that one of the other ones that she was? Oh my god, wait, what? What? Oh my god, bro. Like, I was like, wait, what is happening? Like, this man's shattering. Oh! What the hell? Okay. I hear another voice. Wait, the way she's counting like this, like, is this another witch? I'm assuming it's another witch, yeah. In the hearts? What? What the hell? Okay, I like her. Hey, I like her. I like her already. Like, while he's like this, though, like, okay, she restored him. The hearts, dude. I can't. Like, she got the pins and everything, too. Okay, so that wasn't Daphne. Okay, I was like, he's touching her. Like, okay, so we still haven't saw Daphne yet. He's so he's so lost by all this, dude. And how would you not? Minerva, the Witch of Wrath. Okay. I like her so far already. The blue eyes too, the attire, like the hearts, like next time I'll just heal everyone. Like what kind of threat is that, you know? Like so that was the first one was he said like Typhon, that's how you pronounce it. I was thinking like Typhon or this has to be Daphne then? Okay, so this is what the restraints that Echidna was talking about. Subaru. All these nicknames, dude. Baru, Subaru, like they have their own nicknames for Echidna too. Like, is that like drool or like rice? Like, I think it's drool. Like, what's up with the restraints though? In the tomb or the coffin? The witch's scent? Like, dude, I'm so like, I don't even know what to say, dude. Like you can't even make eye contact with her if you wanted to. But like, what's up with the restraints and everything? Like, why? Why is she like this? Right, those terrible things. Like those, them things, something else. Like, well, it was 400 years ago. It was 400 damn years ago. So who knows what the hell was going on then? Like, right? She's getting worked up. What the hell, dude? Dude, the teeth, man. You'll understand too if you're starved to your limit. Liza Mana. use like a powerful magic user as like bait or like to lure them. They all share one consciousness. They're not that smart. They just mindlessly like, as we kind of saw them in the previous episode, like that's what it definitely seemed like. They just mindlessly like go around, eat, 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 devour, devour. Uh, 400 years is a long ass time for them things to be around. Like, she freaky, bro. She very freaky, but she is. Out of the three we saw, like, she definitely the creepiest. Definitely the creepiest, no doubt. Like, seeing you is such a relief. Like after seeing them three, like Minerva wasn't that bad though. Minerva, I actually, out of the three, she's probably my favorite. The Witch of Pride. Okay, so that's why she came first. I thought Daphne was gonna be first with how they were setting it up, but this man's like, you're the most normal. She might not be like I don't think she is. Oh, what was that? Oh, great. We gotta go back to that. We gotta go back to that. To this. I mean, eventually we were, but the result is in sight. Damn. Could you give wings to the cowardly princess? Yo. Yo. She gonna love this. She loves this. Yep. They kind of got a lot to, talk about, of course, and a lot that, of course, she'll meet with him again, because he's just an infinite thing of, like, knowledge and things he can learn through his return by death. I want to know from the bottom of your... Okay. And that's why he was coming here, like he just had, like, he wanted to know, like, why, or how he could, get through this, like, so bad. And then he came here, so it makes sense that that's kind of the conditions. And that's what Petra, that was what Petra gave him. Isn't that important to him? Okay. Yeah. I was not expecting that to be the payment, to be completely honest. I was not expecting. Okay, so now we going back. It'll be the next time. He will. We'll see you again. There's something I would like to tell you. Something I have, like a secret that I have. You know, you came to me with this big thing, return by death. Like, she has something big to tell us next time. Oh, shit. I wouldn't be so sure about that, you know, still. Like, she is a witch after all, but. Where is Amelia? Don't tell me everyone, like, already disappeared or is already, like, dead. Like, how we saw the villagers, like. Okay. Okay, so in the previous episodes, just everything was covered in snow, right? The rabbits come, and now everything's being engulfed in darkness, in shadows. I don't even think. Dude, you hear the noise? You hear the noise? Oh my god, what now? Satella? Yo! Is he saying this? Bro, what the fuck? How many times she gonna say this? Bro. You hear those cries? You hear those cries? I'm hearing like all kinds of different. I just heard all kinds of different things right there. Like, if you kind of listen in the background, it's just like there's cries, there's like, but she's saying, I love you, I love you, I love you. Like, look who's the one to save him though, too. Like, Garfield? Like, dude, this shit is crazy though. Like, right. Especially after what he know, what just happened before. Dude, look at this, man. Just wandering like wherever. I, I don't even know. The mansion. Damn, dude. I just can't believe, like, Satella kind of made an appearance like that, right? Like, right there. Dude, especially lately when this man's been waking up. Like, in the previous episode, it was like everything was covered in snow. It was snowing the rabbits. He comes back here, and he's pretty much not exactly face to face, but he's like a few feet away from Satella. Like, bro, holy shit, man. And I figured, like, with how the beginning of the episode started, I was like, okay, we're about to get a lot of information, a lot of shit thrown at us in this episode, which we definitely did. But also meeting some of the other witches. I'm gonna have to get their names down. I think it was Typhon. I'm probably mispronouncing it, but I think Super pronounced it like Tifon or something like that. So there's that Minerva, which Minerva probably out of the three we saw, probably my favorite. I feel like she made the best first impression kind of on me. And then Daphne, which I'm curious, like what all of the restraints and the like her whole get up. I wonder what's behind that. Like there has to be something. I feel like, but like kind of curious about that. But they definitely all three had their own unique individual first introductions, impressions, that's for damn sure. But Minerva made the strongest first impression on me, I would say, for sure. Looks like we have something here. Roswell. Not even. Okay, is this the other gospel? Is this the other? But this one's like different. It looks different. I will gladly accompany you. He knows about return by death? He definitely knows. If that, just from what he said right there, from his words right there, like he definitely knows. But he has a gospel too. And I think from what was said, there's two of them, right? And I was wondering, okay, what happened with the other one? We don't know anything about the other one. This is probably the other one because we know Beiko has one, and if Roswell knows, and it's I don't know if it's laid out in the book there in the gospel about the return by death, but the only one that we know that there's Echidna, and Satella is the one that the witch behind it, but if Roswell knows, which it definitely seems like he knows from that part right there for sure, like I feel like he definitely knows, then like I don't know if it's through the gospel that he knows that, or if it's maybe through Echidna, because Echidna the only other person who knows, right? So I'm not really sure, but is this? Well, it might be different from Beiko's, but I know he said there was two. I remember he said there was like two of them. Like in Beiko had one. I was questioning, like I said, where's the other one? Is that the other one? Obviously, it looks different than Beiko's. It's like a black book, but maybe there's differences, or because I don't think they said like the tomb of the book of wisdom or whatever is like the highest, so I don't think that's what it is. But it definitely obviously looks different, and there probably are some differences. But that's crazy. That's crazy with Roswell there at the end for sure. But okay, so that just throws so much more on top of just everything that we had in this episode, dude. Like the whole thing about the return by death, how there's no limits to it. What we learned about like Satella, the Witch of Envy, and just like I guess something from her like delusions or something, like something about like Subaru saving people and how that just brings even more traumatic events that follow like from saving someone, like and then going more into it like about the sacrifices and just dude, there's oh my gosh, there's so much there with that. But Satella coming in, and this kind of ties into what I was just talking about. Satella, that appearance, her saying I love you, I love you, I love you, I love you, like, and then there's this talk of like Subaru being that person. So like when Satella is talking to like what is behind all this, man? Like there's just there's so much here, dude. There's so much here, especially with Satella and whatever Subaru is or has, like whatever, like I don't know what the hell it is, man. I'm just but there's obviously something there. I just don't know what the fuck it is, obviously. But I mean there's that, which is still a lot we don't know about. The witches, some of the other witches we met in here. Like I kind of already went into that, but Minerva, I definitely got to say, made the best first impression on me. I feel like I'm gonna like Minerva a lot. I got to see some more from the others, but Daphne, like definitely the creepiest. But she did give us like some good insight, I guess intel or whatever you'd want to say, on the rabbit, on the great rabbit, which we learned about that too. The three mob beasts. I mean, the white whale was one of those, and there's still two more. So in the way Echidna described it, she said like the great rabbit is infinitely like harder to defeat than the white whale, and like that was hard enough. So it's like, oh my gosh, man, there's just so much. I could probably just flip through here. That would take me a while, but if I just flip through here, like there's so much more that even I didn't touch on that there is to go in about, to talk about this episode, dude. But I mean, damn, like I figured just from the beginning, I was like, okay, we're about to get a lot of information, a lot of stuff kind of thrown at us in this episode, a lot to take in. So, this is one of those episodes, right, where after you kind of gotta skim through it again or watch it again, and make sure you kind of got a decent idea, because obviously we don't know the full picture yet, we don't know everything, but some of the little bits and pieces of information, good chunks of information and things we're getting in this episode, definitely important shit going on here, that we had in this episode. So that was a lot. To take in for sure, I gotta say. But I'm really interested in what is going on with what is there with Subaru and Satella, right? The Witch of Envy, like, because I mean, just from what they've talked about, like obviously how everyone refers to the Witch of Envy, all the witches, how they have this like hate for her, like even Echidna don't want to get involved with her, and like I said, like how Echidna is with like wanting to know more, like with knowledge and that desire for that, she don't even want to like know anything else about Satella. So that's like crazy to me. So like, see, they don't even want to affiliate with. Nobody really wants to affiliate with her at all, or with this witch at all. So we obviously, there's still a lot shrouded in mystery. There's a lot we don't know. But whenever that time comes, whenever we learn more about that, I'm really also curious about what Echidna wants to talk to Subaru about. She said, next time we meet, I have something I want to tell you. Like, you came here to me, to tell me something, but I want it to be the other way. I'm wondering what that is as well, dude. There's so much here. Like, oh my gosh, dude. I don't know what else to say. I think I pretty much said everything I wanted to say. There's a lot more here. This is one of those episodes, though, like I said, where you're going to have to watch this again. At least I probably will. At least I'll skim through it, read the Reddit posts or something, right, on Reddit to kind of make sure I got everything. But there's a lot here they threw at us for sure. So, and I liked it. I definitely liked it. Like, it's just like this world was already so expansive, and there's so many possibilities and so much things going on with it. But there's just like so much more now than even like we thought before. There's just so much more. There probably is still so much more to this world and to this series that we do not know yet. And that's just crazy to freaking think about. It's just, I feel like the possibilities are endless still. So, I don't know, man. Let me know what y'all thought about this episode of ReZero, man. If you guys did enjoy my reaction, make sure you drop a like, subscribe if you're new, and I'll see you all in the next one. Thank you for watching. Peace out.